Hey everyone, and welcome back to a new reading. Today's reading is a very exciting one, and it's all about who is your secret admirer. So we're going to take a look on what messages we have regarding who is secretly having feelings for you, who sits there in the shadow and likes you or loves you and admires you. But yeah, maybe they don't have the courage, or for some reason they don't feel ready to open up and express those feelings for you. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at who is your secret admirer, like more so personality wise, and also we're going to have a look on some oracle cards regarding um, what do they think about this whole situation, about this connection, about you, but mostly what's happening into their life, like what do they think about their current situation. And also at the end of every reading, I'm going to have a card from Romance Oracle cards, just a quick message regarding like your connection's outcome. Where is this connection headed? Or like just a piece of valuable information regarding you two and your connection. Okay, this is a pick a card reading, so let me quickly explain how it works if you don't know. We have here three groups that you can choose from. We have here group number one with the rose quartz crystal. Let me just okay, it's focused. Yeah, so this is group number one. Oops. And then here we have group number two with the clear crystal. And then we have on group number three, we have the amethyst crystal. Okay, and yeah, make sure to choose from your intuition, whatever group you're most drawn to. And if you need more time, you can always pause the video, and after you're done choosing, you can just scroll down into the description box where I where I left all the timestamps, so you can just click on it and it's gonna get you right to your reading. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Hey everyone who chose group number one, welcome to everybody who chose the rose quartz crystal. Just going to show it to the camera. Come on, focus on it. Okay, I think that's okay. So yeah, welcome to your reading. Let's see what messages we have for you regarding who is your secret admirer, who sits in the shadow and likes you or has feelings for you and they're too scared to come out and express those feelings. So I'm going to have this reading like this. Basically, first I'm going to start with the tarot cards, and I'm going to basically have a look on who is your secret admirer, like personality wise. Yeah, and maybe some like physical traits. We'll see what messages we get from the tarot cards, and then I'm going to have a few oracle cards. So I'm going to also take a look on what's on their mind as well, like who is he, but also what is he or she thinking about this whole connection, this situation, or their current situation, just like everything surrounding what's going on into their mind and what are they thinking about what's going on in general. Okay, so let's start with the tarot cards, as I said first. So first we have the High Priestess, and then we have Knight of Wands. Just gonna put it like this, I guess. Okay, and then we have the World. We have Queen of Pentacles. We have Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and Temperance. Okay, just making sure that all cards fit into the frame. So yeah, what I'm seeing here is quite strong energies. First and foremost, there's a lot of star signs like energies. In here we have a little bit of earth, we have a little bit of fire, we also have water signs, like Cancer and like um, Sagittarius, Taurus. there's a lot like um, in here. But yeah, so your person is a very intuitive person. It has a very intuitive personality. Um, they are very much in touch with with their inner voice, with their intuition, and they are someone who is very calm, very balanced. They manage to reach to that emotional balance by doing the inner work. Um, they are someone who is very compassionate, very empathic towards other people, very generous. Um, they're really they really like helping other people and being there for other people, listening to other people, and because of their intuition, um, they really understand their own feelings and other people's feelings too, like to a very deep level, and this makes them a really good listener. This makes them someone who is a great person to give advice, to like listen to you and like maybe help you with a piece of information, a piece of advice from their own experience. Um, but they are very helpful people. They are very mindful of how other people are feeling, um, what other people need. Yeah, so they're very gentle souls, very gentle energies. They might be a little bit sensitive as well because of um, this very emotional side of them. Um, they're very in touch with their feelings and their emotions, so this might make them a little bit sensitive, but this also means, as I said, that they can put themselves in other people's shoes very, very well, and they can understand other people to a very deep level. Yeah, so this is what I'm getting. And also they're very hardworking people. um, they work really, really hard whenever they want to achieve something in their life. They don't expect other people to just give those things, or like life to give those things for them on a silver plate. They just roll up their sleeves and they go straight to work, and they are not the kind of person who would give up easily. They work really hard, and they're very determined to achieve whatever they put in mind. And I can see here that they are wishing for something like something really meaningful that's going to be a big reason for celebration. With this Four of Wands, they really work towards something that's going to be a big reason to celebrate with dear people, with the people that they love, people that they care about. Okay, and also for some reason there's a really big change, a really big shift going on into their life at the moment. It basically feels like their world is going to be shaken from the foundation. It's going to be a huge change for them, and it's going to feel like a lot. Yeah, it's going to leave a scar for them. It's going to be very hard to go through this transition. I guess that they have to leave something behind that they really cared about once, or something that it's very meaningful to them, but it's no longer serving them. It's no longer happening for their highest good. It doesn't help them, to grow and to become a better version. So the universe is kind of taking that away from them, and it it lets them feel very empty and very disappointed and just sad. also it feels, as I said, like there's a lot on their plate at the moment, and they feel quite overwhelmed by this whole shift, this whole change. um, I guess that they're the kind of person who don't really like change, you know, with these earth signs that we have. They are quite passionate people, quite energetic people, but they are also very emotional as well, and this change is going to, um, you know, affect them a lot on an emotional level. So yeah, they're going through a lot, and this next chapter that's coming, it's for their highest good. It's happening for a reason, but at the moment they are going through these um, hardships. They are going through this shifting of energies that it's affecting them. There's no doubt. I feel like also there's a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders. They are carrying a lot of weight and responsibilities. With this Queen of Pentacles, I guess that they are in a position of being a provider, especially if, like, financially they are being a provider. So they might be responsible for something or someone really big and really important, and they have to take really good care of that. But they have this nourishing and nurturing personality, and they have also this personality where they really take responsibility for their actions, and they really enjoy taking care of others, and they take those responsibilities very seriously, is what I'm trying to say. um, but yeah, it feels still, even though they enjoy that, and they're doing it from their heart, it still feels like a lot to them at the moment, and they're going through a lot of change. So I guess this might be one of the reasons, or maybe the main reason, why they don't really feel like just expressing their feelings and opening their heart. I feel like this whole change, these whole things that are happening to them and it's affecting them, that they need to leave behind, makes them feel like they need to build like a wall, yeah, that's going to protect them. This is what they think that's going to protect them. Maybe they don't deal that well with change, as I said, and because it's a huge one, they feel like they need to protect themselves, so they do that by closing up. They have this tendency, but yeah, I think that, you know, they're going to reach um, better, that like as a better version of themselves on the other side. And I feel like, you know, even though they might feel overwhelmed, even though they might feel like there's a lot going on for them, they still have a lot of passion, and they have a lot of passion for you. They have a lot of desire for you. um, they are really attracted to you, yeah. um, and they do have that, you know, between all these that's happening to them, there's this spark, there's this fire inside their heart that's burning for you, and that maybe helps them um, hold on, you know, on top of everything that's happening, and keep being strong. It's helping them stay strong. But also what's helping them a lot, as I said, is their um, calmness, the fact that they manage to balance out their emotional side, because they're quite emotional people, and they manage to have to find this peace of mind that's helping them stay grounded, and it's helping them, you know, go through this change, through this shift, quite smoothly. Okay, so I want to see what's going on onto their head, because there's so much happening, and they feel obviously quite overwhelmed. So I want to see what is actually going to their head. So I'm going to use some oracle cards from Work Your Light oracle cards. Um, so the first one is Awakening, Energetic Upgrades, A New Way of Being, Integration. Well, maybe you want to see the card onto the camera, but yeah, Awakening, I think, you know, everything that's happening, as I said, the universe is doing it for their highest good, so they might go through an awakening process. um, I think this whole shift is just helping them grow, and it's helping them onto their spiritual journey. Yeah, like energies shift, but they upgrade. Um, yeah, energies are shifting in a very like big manner at the moment, and it's affecting them because it feels like their whole foundation is running away under their feet. But it's definitely going to help them grow and become more aware and more conscious. And also, as I said, it's basically helping them onto their spiritual journey to develop more spiritually. And the other card we have from the same oracle deck is the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Yeah, basically, it feels like they're being cracked open by everything that's going on. It feels like basically they're thinking that, oh my god, everything that's happening is just like breaking me into pieces. Maybe it's so hard to let go of that particular person or situation or whatever that is, or like career, everything can be possible, but it feels like they're being cracked open, their heart is being cracked open. And I feel like the message that the universe is giving to them is to not close their heart, because I guess that this is what they might be thinking, and this is their tendency to close their heart because of everything that's going on, because they don't want to express their feelings anymore. They don't want to um, you know get close into um, other connections anymore, because they feel hurt. They feel like they just want to get back into their own into their own cage, into their, build those walls, and don't want to know or to talk to anybody. And that's why they have this tendency of closing their heart. But the universe is saying like, no, 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 no. What you have to do is keep your heart open, because this is going to help energies flow. This is going to help you understand the best lessons that you could from everything that's going on, and it's going to help you a lot into creating that beautiful outcome that they want. Um, by keeping their heart open to this connection, it's going to just allow them to understand better the lessons that they have to learn, and grow spiritually, but also to keep an open heart and be open to a new connection, be open to love, say yes to love, even though life feels hard. This way they're going to go through this gate, because we also have 1111 here, but reach to that beautiful outcome of celebration. Big reason to celebrate with people that they love, but they need to keep their heart open for this. So this is a very big and important message for your person, but I think that the universe is sending those messages to them, and they are going to understand and hear those messages, because they are such intuitive people and they are so in tune with their inner voice. um, yeah, I can see that they are doing a lot of inner work, and they're doing a lot of introspection, um, maybe meditation. But yeah, they are looking for that reason, obviously, for why is everything happening. But they are going to get it, and they are going to keep their heart open, and they're going to let that fire lead them to you, and finally open up and open their heart, and not let all these hardships close them, and basically remain open for love and for connection. Yeah, so I guess that your secret admirer stays secret, especially for all these reasons, for all these things that are going on, and because of this whole changing. um, it makes them feel like they need to close up, and they don't feel like opening up, but I feel like soon this is going to change because they are going to understand that this is the best for them, and this is happening not to them but for them. Okay, and next I'm going to get a card from Moonology Oracle cards. We have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So yeah, basically the universe is saying luck is on your side. So I guess that they also think that, as I said, they will understand, they will know because they're so intuitive that everything that's going on is for their highest good, but they just find it hard to hold on to that hope and hold on to like being positive. I guess they're going through a very low moment in their life, and they are, you know, feeling in a very low vibration, but they know that these things never last forever, and everything in life is going through chapters, and soon the energies are going to shift again, and they are going to feel like they can smile and laugh again, and their joyful and fun side is going to come to light again, um, and this fire is going to lead them onto you, and they're going to keep their heart open for this connection, and maybe they're going to find that that courage and yeah, that openness to come and to come forward to you with expressing their love and their feelings for you. But they need to feel ready, and I feel like at the moment they're not really ready because of everything that's going on. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to take a card from the Romance Angel Oracle cards. That's going to just basically give like a general message of this connection, like what is the outcome of this connection, or just any message that we could get surrounding this connection of you two. Okay, so we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. This is so beautiful. This is really beautiful. Basically, this speaks about soulmate connection, twin flame connection, but you two have known each other from a past life, and you might connect really, really well on a very deep level, and you might understand each other so easily, and this is amazing. I feel like they have a very strong relationship. They have very strong feelings for you, and they really feel very attracted to you and drawn to you. But they just need to learn their lessons through these hardships, and they need to just deal with these responsibilities and change at the moment until they reach out onto the other side feeling like open again and joyful and ready to embrace life and open to embrace love and this new connection. Okay, group number one, this was a very lovely reading. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. If you did, make sure to give a like to this video and also subscribe to my channel for more readings in the future. And also don't forget to click on the notification bell to be the first one to know every single time I'm posting a new video. And until then, take care. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye. Hey everyone who chose group number 2. Welcome to everyone who chose the clear crystal. Welcome to your reading regarding who is your admirer, your secret admirer. So let's see what messages we have about who is your secret admirer, and also what's going on onto their head. What are they thinking about their current situation, about you, about this connection. So yeah, let's see what messages we have here for you. I'm going to let the oracle cards for later. I'm first going to start with the tarot cards, and it's going to answer to the question of who is your secret admirer, and then I'm going to use some of the oracle cards to answer like what's on their head at the moment, what are they thinking about their situation, about this connection, and then last but not least I'm going to use one oracle card for just a general message regarding your connection. Where is it headed? what the outcome is going to be, or like just what's going on between the two of you, what makes you so drawn to each other, or like what makes them drawn to you. Okay, so first we have King of Pentacles, then we have Death, then we have Ace of Wands, we have Queen of Cups. Oh, I'm sorry, just gonna drag them a little bit down so it can fit. And yeah, so Queen of Cups, then we have Three of Pentacles, the Fool, and Two of Pentacles. Okay, let me check if they fit into the frame. That should be good. Okay, so yeah, group number 2. What I see in here is your person is a little bit indecisive because they have like some options, I think, that they can choose from. So yeah, I can definitely see they admire you, but also they are super attracted to you. There's a lot of passion involved with this Ace of Wands. They kind of want this new start full of passion for this connection, but I guess they're very passionate people, and yeah, it might be involved, like a third person might be involved into this equation. So yeah, I guess it's like a love triangle with this Three of Pentacles. Like it might be three people's involved into these energies, but yeah, I see a transformation. I see them going through a change, a big transformation with the Death card. So they might just transition through these like people like you and maybe someone else, and they might be transitioning through their feelings and decide who they actually want to keep, who they actually want to commit to. Okay, yeah, so there's definitely a lot of, as I said, passion involved, and also they seem very carefree people with the Fool card. They are so just like, whatever life throws at me, I'm ready to take it. They are definitely not running away from new opportunities, from new people, new situations. They just want to see what life has to offer for them. They are very just carefree, as I said, and just adventurous people that, you know, the Fool's energy is someone who is very much jumping with their head first, not really knowing exactly, like not thinking too much in advance, but it's helping them that they still have these energies of King of Pentacles and Queen of Cups, that like make balances things a little bit more, because they are very intuitive as well. They are very you know, in tune with their intuition. They might be a water sign, but they are very focused on their feelings, and they're very emotional people. So maybe even like that also makes them so impulsive and like not like straightforward, not really thinking in advance when making a decision. But yeah, King of Pentacles, yeah, it represents like earth signs, so there's a little bit of stability in there, because there's many cards that don't really show stability, but with the King of Pentacles they might be stable, like financially. They might be in position of, you know, like a good position in career. They might be getting paid really well, or they might be a business owner, even they might be even a business owner. So yeah, they are in a position of power when it comes to money. They are not really the kind of person to just like keep all the money for themselves. They are a provider. They like sharing with others, and also taking care of others, and helping others financially if the situation asks for it. So yeah, they are just very kind and genuine people, but they are a little bit not childish, but not really mature. Um, yeah, at times, maybe depends on the situation, obviously, because as I said, we have King of Pentacles, which speaks about a mature person. But maybe they are mature, like when it comes to finances. What I'm saying is that they might be great at making money. They might be great at having a financial stability and foundation, but when it comes to their own feelings and emotions, they are very much in tune with them, and they are the kind of people who expresses really easily their feelings, and they are very just like impulsive and passionate, and um, yeah, like they jump really quickly, as I said. So this sometimes makes them look as immature. Um, but yeah, they are going through a big transition, so maybe this is them maturing, or maybe this is like, because the Fool also speaks about a new beginning, where you just need to embrace and let life happen to you. So I guess if that's the energy they're into, it's a really good one to have, because that means I surrender to whatever life throws at me. I'm not scared of change. So change comes to them, but they're not resisting it, which is really good. And they are just, yeah, ready to hop on to the next chapter, and just deal with anything that life throws at them. So they are surrendering, they are allowing life to move freely, but they might be involved into like maybe like a situationship, with these like options. They might have like options to choose from, and they need to deal with that, but they definitely admire you, and they like you a lot, and they feel very attracted to you. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands, they're very drawn to you, but there might be someone involved. I don't know, it might be someone they have to provide for, and it's keeping them from like expressing their feelings, and like showing you what they actually feel for you. But maybe, yeah, maybe it's not deciding between people, but it could also mean deciding between responsibilities and what they actually want, what their heart really want. I think it's more so the other option, the second option, because it's like they don't know what to choose between, like responsibilities, and also what their heart wants, because their heart wants to just open up, and just um, yeah, just go freely through life, and just go after what they really really want. um, and this transformation, this change is coming to them, so the universe might as well just push them um, onto what's best for them. Even though they still don't know what to decide, the universe is just gonna do it for them. But yeah, they are also very responsible people, like not so yeah, they are quite immature, and they jump and they take decisions based on their emotions, and they don't really think that much before making a decision. But when it comes to like, okay, I commit to something like that, that's what I mean by like being responsible. When they commit to something and they say like, okay, I'm choosing this, then they are very committed to that. Like they assume I forgot how you say that. They basically take that commitment and responsibility very seriously. The moment they chose that particular thing, um, and they just take that seriously, and they just, okay, they're okay, I'm in this situation, I have to give everything I have. Yeah, because I said they are a giver. And yeah, so yeah, also I see that they really want to just socialize more and like um, find people with different opinions and learn from them. And yeah, maybe they look for these opinions, they search for these opinions in their journey to find out what they need to decide, you know, like being so indecisive. And they kind of want to see what other people's opinion are about the situation, but you know, ultimately it's all about them and what they really want, and it's their decision to make. But as I said, the universe is going to kind of help them push into the right direction by going through that transformation. Okay, so yeah, let's see what they think about this current situation, any messages surrounding like what they think about this connection between the two of you, about their situation. So first we have a star seed. What lights you up? Wow, so this card is very beautiful, has a very beautiful message. So your person really thinks that they came on this earth with a mission. So yeah, they want to find out which is that mission, who they need to spend their life with, and what do they need to do in order to you know, just grow on their spiritual journey and become the best version of themselves, and just um, live something meaningful in this life on this planet. And they just like maybe think that this connection with you might be like a call to like their true self of what they really need to be and what they really need to do. And I feel like they don't think that this connection with you is meaningless. They actually think it's quite important connection, and this is why they're in such difficulty of choosing, because they really think that this is really important. This is something like happens once in a lifetime, and they really need to go after it. Um, yeah, this also speaks about them being like an old soul. So yeah, they might be very inclined like spiritually with this Queen of Cups. So they might be really into like their spiritual journey and developing on that aspect. And second one we have um, pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay. Yeah, so your person is definitely um you know, they're very positive people. They're in a very high vibration. They think very positive about themselves and about the world in general. They see themselves as a pillar of light. And I feel like, you know, it says your vibration is rising, you are the oracle. So their vibration is really high at the moment, and they feel like connecting to you is helping them raise their vibration even more so. And yeah, they they see themselves as I said, a very meaningful person with a meaningful purpose on this life. They might still be looking for that purpose, but they definitely feel drawn to their spiritual side. And yeah, I feel like they maybe look for guidance like outside, but the message from this card is to look for guidance inside, to tune in into that inner voice and intuition in order to help them find their true purpose, and find their answer to this indecisiveness, yeah, into for their question. And they might be questioning a lot of things into their life, and connecting to you might be one of them. But yeah, the message is that their answer is inside their heart, and they're soon gonna find out, and they're going to just get in tune with their own intuition, and it's going to help them find that answer that they're looking for. But it's really good that they're in a very high vibration, and this is going to help them a lot into going onto the right path, onto their spiritual journey to, you know, accomplish their purpose. And yeah, from the Moonology deck, we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Wow, guys, so basically, yeah, their answers are coming. The answer that they so much need for their, you know, questions, for their indecisiveness, are soon going to come. So I guess your person, because they are so positive, they also think that the answers are going to come to them, and they are soon going to understand what they really want, what it's really for their highest good. Okay, and last but not least, we have from the Romance Angel Oracle deck, wedding. This situation involves marriage. So this card, as I said, is like a piece of advice, or just like a simple message regarding your connection or like outcome. So here we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. So it's two options. Either, as I said, there might be a third person involved, and like they might be married and they don't know if they should, you know, separate from this person because maybe it's not who they're meant to be with, and for some reason, you know, for whatever reason, they got together, but it's no longer serving them, and they might have to deal with taking that decision. Or it could also mean that they, you know, you two are just going to get to a wedding, like this connection between the two of you. It could have a potential of a wedding outcome, which is amazing. Yeah, I really enjoyed your reading. I really hope you did too. If you did, make sure to give a like to this video and also subscribe to my channel for more readings in the future. And also don't forget to click on the notification bell to be the first one to know every single time I'm posting a new video. I'll see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello everyone who chose group number 3. Welcome to everybody who chose the amethyst crystal. So welcome to your reading about who is your secret admirer, who is just having feelings for you but they don't really feel like ready to open up. What are they thinking? So yeah, I'm going to first start with the tarot cards, and these are going to just answer the question of who is your secret admirer, and then I'm going to use some of the oracle cards in order to answer some question regarding like what's going on into their mind and what are they thinking about their current situation or like this connection about you. And then I'm just going to use a card from the Romance Angel Oracle deck just as a quick message, either regarding your outcome for this connection and like where is it headed, or maybe just like a general message regarding how they feel about you. Okay, so first I'm going to start with this. So we have the Hierophant, and then we have 8 of Cups, then we have 7 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Oh my god, you guys, can you see how all these cards have like a person being backwards, faced backwards? We have 4 of Cups, another one, 6 of Swords, again someone who is like turned backwards, and then we have 4 of Swords. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that all the cards fit into the frame. I think that will do. So yeah guys, you know, the energy I'm getting from this reading is that your person might be in a very low vibration. Yeah, there's a lot of like back sided people in these cards, as I said before, and that just gives me the vibe of someone who is just hiding. Yeah, not really wanting to show any emotions, any feelings. They just want to hide, they just want to leave a certain place. They might be you know, really disappointed about a certain situation, and they decide that they need to leave without looking back. um yeah, they are trying to get to a better place into their life. Yeah, they're going to try and swim to um more calm waters into their life. um they are someone who is very very spiritual. Yeah, with the Hierophant here, they might be someone very just having a lot of spiritual wisdom and spiritual experience and just life experience, and they might even be like a counselor or like someone who helps people spiritually and helping them grow and develop. Maybe someone who is like a motivational speaker, like someone who definitely helps people. Yeah, like a person who is very very spiritually inclined and helping other on their spiritual journey as well. um but no matter how much like spiritual work they've done, they are in a very low vibration at the moment because of a certain situation that they need to leave. um and I see that no matter how many opportunities or like situations they come forward to them, they are just not interested. They're, I think they're very closed up at the moment. They don't really want to see or deal with anything. They just want to be lonely and they just want to be by themselves, and they need a break is what I'm seeing. They are someone who probably likes to spend a lot of time by themselves and recharge. They might be a very introspective person. um, yeah, but maybe they had this unrealistic idea about a certain situation, and they had this unrealistic expectation. um, and they saw so much potential in a certain situation that it didn't prove to be as they thought it was gonna be, and that disappointed them really really hard. They're going with their heart crushed and they are not looking back. They made a decision, and maybe this situation, this job, this person, it keeps coming to them and like trying to just like get them back, yeah, win them back, but they're just not paying any attention. But what's worse is that they're not paying any attention to any new connection, new opportunities, because you know you know they might start having feelings for you, but they are not paying attention to those feelings. They're not growing those feelings. They're not nourishing them. They just want to retreat and be in their own company and recharge. But maybe this is for the best. Maybe this is what they need for. But I see them doing a lot of planning. They're doing like planning for their next step, and they do look in the future a lot. Because all these people are just like facing into the right, and they are looking a lot into the future. So I guess because now they only need to just um, retreat and recharge, they are just sitting there in their own company, doing plans, making plans and organizing what their next step is going to be and how they are going to get out of this situation, and out of this low vibration um, period of their life. But yeah, your person is not someone who is like prone to be sad all the time, or someone who is just negative person, but they're in a very low vibration due to a certain situation that disappointed him, and they had to leave, and now they feel quite lonely, but they also need that time in order to just understand why everything happened the way it did, what are the next options. maybe they're just not rushing into accepting these opportunities at these new situations or people in their life. They're just taking their time to understand and really understand what did they what went wrong in here, and what do they really want for the future, so it won't um, come to the same outcome. So yeah, it's good because this way they're going to understand a lot more about themselves and about what they really want and about what's best for them, and they're making plans onto taking those steps, you know. um yeah, but I feel like quite low energies in here at the moment for your person. I want to see what the oracle cards are saying, because I kind of want to see what's going on into their head, because I see so much like low vibration in here. So the first one is get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So yeah, as I said, your person is very spiritually inclined, very intuitive, and they might be an empath. They are very, very sensitive people, and maybe they got super drained, like their energy got super drained due to all this situation, and they really need to ground, to find their balance again. So that's why they are taking this time to retreat and heal themselves, heal those wounds, and um, yeah, just get grounded. They want to get grounded. They feel the need to feel, like at peace again, in order um, to make those plans like with a clear mind, um, what it is that they want, and what it is that the next step should be. And the next card is trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So the message for them, and I'm sure they think that too, because as I said, they're very evolved, like spiritually, so they do trust their path. They understand that this is their path, this is their journey, and whatever it is that's happening, it's helping them grow, and it's going to lead them where they need to be. So they do trust their path, um, but they just need time to get grounded. They need that time to heal themselves before they're ready to go after what they really want. Next one is from the Monology deck, and is communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So I guess surrounding this connection, they do realize that communication is key. They do realize that communicating is really important, and that they should communicate what they are going through, and their feelings, in order to reach out to you, like in order to connect to you. They realize that they have to communicate, but I feel like they don't feel ready. But they trust their path, and they understand that if it's meant to be, um, it's not gonna leave anywhere. And they realize that they need to feel healed in order to get into a new connection, because otherwise it's just going to not be healthy, obviously. um, they need to heal those wounds and be ready to open up again. That's really good message. It's good that they're aware of these things. So last but not least, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So yeah, this is from the Romance Oracle deck, and the message here is that it is worth waiting for. So as I said, maybe they realize that this is all about divine timing, and even though that they need this time to just get lonely, they realize that they can't lose you, because this is all about divine timing, and it is worth waiting to heal and not jump straight away while not feeling ready, because it's just going to be better for everyone involved into this connection. Yeah, they seem really wise people. it's no doubt with this Hierophant card. Yeah, it's all about divine timing, and it's all about surrendering and just taking life step by step and trusting the path. Okay, so this was your reading group number 3. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give a like to this video and also subscribe to my channel for more readings in the future. Also, don't forget to click on the notification bell to be the first one to know every single time I'm posting a new video. I'll see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.